Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be my rune from the event. So I'm going to claim it, we're going to roll it, and we're going to talk a little bit about why this is the one I went with and what the philosophy was. I have, how many hours? 9 hours left until the event ends, and I think I'm good. I could maybe roll it 1 or 2 more times, but I've been rolling this thing non-stop for forever, and this is what I've settled on, so we're going to go ahead and take it. I'm a little bit worried. Let's see here. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm a little bit worried that somehow I'll screw up the ending of the event, or I'll wait too long and not get anything. So I just wanted to make sure I locked it in and actually got the rune that I created. So I wanted to go ahead and end it early. So here's the rune. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice just to see it, you know? So that's going to be, I think, a really nice rune. So we're going to talk about why I settled on what I settled on, and we're going to roll it out. So my main theory, like I talked about a few days ago, about a week ago, was I wanted to roll a speed slot 2 so that I was guaranteed max speed and then base everything else around that. So what I went with here was no flat stats. I got a lot of rolls of flat stats, and that'll happen when speed is already built in. I got a max roll in crit, a max roll in defense, a 2 off max on HP, and a 1 off max on accuracy. So this rune is missing 3 total stats. It's the best it could be. I had some rolls that I really liked and I was tempted to keep, but they were worse. The closest I came was 5 off max for a DPS rune, and I really wanted this to be a DPS rune. I was hoping to get a Perna slot 2 upgrade, crit damage, attack, and HP. I never rolled those 4 stats together. The best I rolled was crit damage, attack, and accuracy. And I would have no real use for those if it rolled out incorrectly. Like if it rolled mostly accuracy, 3 accuracy rolls, it would be used somewhere, but it wouldn't be as useful as this rune's going to be, I think. So in theory, you only get 8 total rolls off a legendary rune. You get the 4 starting rolls, which is amazing. We got to kind of hand select those as well as we could this time. And then you get the 4 follow-up rolls. So I didn't want to commit to a rune that had any low rolls initially. So I ended up with this, the 3 off max rolls. So it has 4 pretty good rolls, and then we'll hopefully roll high 4 more times. We'll see. These are all stats I would love to have on my Sierra. So this probably will end up on Sierra. If it rolls, a couple times into crit, that's good for Sierra. HP, defense, great for a tanky RT Sierra, and then accuracy, of course, great for a Sierra. If it rolls more into HP and accuracy, I could see it as more of a Molong rune. But those are the 2 areas I could see this rune shining, Sierra and Molong. That's kind of where my thought process was. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I would not mind a couple accuracy rolls, just because my Molong doesn't have a lot of accuracy. My Sierra always seems to be lacking for accuracy. So hopefully one of those 2 things will work out. So let's go ahead and roll it up and see what we get for our 4 rolls. We'll hope for the best. I'm excited. This will be great. It's nice to know you're going to upgrade one of your core units, for sure. All right, here comes the first test. 6687 is what we're at. We rolled 12, so 66. We rolled a low HP roll, unfortunately, but HP, still good. Would have preferred an 8 there, but you get what you get. That's how it works. All right, here comes the 6. 6, 12, 8, 7. So we rolled a crit, a 4 into crit, so that's a minimum crit roll, unfortunately. So we've had 2 minimum rolls, which is not what we want, but it's good that we accepted the high rolls first so that at least 4 of our 8 rolls are high-ish. So we got 1 crit, 1 HP. So far it's leaning towards Sierra. That crit rate could go a long way. Might take a while to roll this thing out, unfortunately. Just takes a while. I mean, it could still be a Perna rune if I don't mind the accuracy. The defense is a little bit wasted on Perna. Okay, so we rolled a 5 roll into crit. Right in the middle of the pack in the 4, 5, 6, so a middle crit roll. That's a lot of crit on a tanky speed rune. So we've rolled 2 crit, 1 HP. I wouldn't mind 1 accuracy here, but I would definitely take another HP as well. Got a ways to go. 15 crit. Not how I saw it rolling. Definitely a possibility, though. And, you'll never not have a monster that needs 15 crit from a speed slot 2 violent. All right, here we go. 15, 12, 8, 7. We rolled HP. Excellent. So we rolled a 6 into HP. Could have been better. 6, 7, 8, I think is the range. So we rolled double crit, double HP. I'm totally okay with this. This will be great. Let's see. I can enchant it up a little bit. Obviously, that'll get replaced, but that's a lot of HP on a slot 2 to go with the crit. I'm pretty happy with the way this worked out. So let's just put it on the Sierra just to see what it looks like and how it affects the stats. It's like, in this game, getting to pick anything like this feels like breaking the system, you know? It's like, I feel like I cheated the game somehow. It's pretty incredible. All right, so here's her stats. Oh, it's wanting to do it. Never mind. Let me fix this. Let's start on Sierra and then go in. That way we don't have to worry about it. All right. So it's going to give her more HP. It bumps her crit to max, which means that I need to rearrange some things because they go from 9 to 15, so that's a +6. So she actually goes over max. But ups her defense. Accuracy drops by 1 from this rune she was on. But the HP is nice. 800 HP. That's, you know, like 8%ish and a little more defense. We'll grind out that defense and go from there. Let's take a look at what it does to my Molong. Where are you at, Mr. Molong? Obviously, speed isn't comparable since we haven't maxed it out. So he's on a super tanky will rune, so it's going to be hard to kind of tell exactly what it'll do. I don't think the crit is the best choice for Molong, so he'll probably be better off on this crazy tanky rune. So it's probably going to be a Sierra rune. I think Sierra is what's going to end up with it. And if I ever want to take out the defense or the accuracy, I could, since they're both a single roll, and keep my double roll crit, my double roll HP. So that's the effect on Molong. The speed drop is negligible, obviously, because we have to roll out the rune. The accuracy up is good. The crit, probably not ideal. Let's look at Perna real quick, just for fun. Perna's going to lose some DPS. Where you at, Mr. Perna? There you go. All right. So Perna goes up in crit by 11, which is kind of cool. So that'd be 83 crit. Loses quite a bit of crit damage, so I'd have to see how that would actually affect the DPS. Gains on HP, I mean, that's never bad. Let's look at the two runes side by side. I mean, that's clearly an upgrade in crit. The accuracy, not really useful for Perna, and the defense is fine, but his base defense is so low that you're not getting a lot of bang for your buck. But this would be a perfectly acceptable rune on Perna. You're just not having the attack, but I didn't have the attack anyway. So maybe it'll end up on Perna at some point. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get a little more HP on Perna. So I'm going to go and max this rune out and probably put it on Sierra for now and see where it ends up. So that is my crafted rune. I feel like the theory of the speed slot 2 was sound because I'm not going to ever re-app this rune. There's no reason to. It's never going to re-app better than this. It could have rolled a little higher in a couple spots and been the best rune ever, but perfectly acceptable rolls, perfectly acceptable base rolls. And that was my goal, to not waste any re-apps. I have a lot of things I need to re-app already, and putting another thing in that line didn't make sense to me. So I'm happy with the speed slot 2. It's going to go right into the rotation in my top tier monsters. And yeah, Calm to Us. Great event. I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, everybody's rune quality around me is also getting better, but hopefully I kept up with them. So hope this is informational and you guys enjoyed it. I hope everybody's rune rolled out well. If it didn't roll out as you wanted, you know, best of luck on the re-apps, and I will catch y'all next time. Take care, everybody.